When you look around the UK, do you get the feeling that something has gone horribly wrong?
This is a mess.
Well, a big part of the problem is our tax system. It's warped. It rewards wealth over work, secrecy over transparency, and pollution over nature. That's why Tax Justice UK is fighting for change on 3 fronts.
Firstly, we need to make sure everyone is paying the taxes they owe. The UK tax system is currently riddled with exemptions and loopholes and plagued by straight-up tax dodging.
Hooray! Corporate tax loophole!
Some loopholes are the results of years of lobbying and quiet deals that give the wealthy unfair tax breaks. Others, whether by accident or design, let those with access to fancy tax advisors and creative accountants swim through the net. And then there's the billions every year that the UK is allowing to be hidden in shadowy and secretive offshore accounts, often in the British overseas territories.
You have some nerve talking to me about trust when you have a secret bank account in the Cayman Islands.
We need to end the system of one rule for the rich and one rule for the rest, close the loopholes, tighten up our tax system, and properly resource HMRC to stop these tax abusers from fleecing the public.
Now let's talk about wealth. The UK's richest 1% hold more wealth than 70% of the population combined. And that inequality is only getting worse.
I apologise for nothing.
There are many reasons for this, but one is that whilst wages have stagnated, prices of assets, including essential goods, have skyrocketed. This means that those who own oil companies, supermarkets and rental homes are collecting higher rents and profits than ever. But they're also paying less taxes because in the UK, income from wealth is taxed at a lower effective rate than income from work. So the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and public services start to crumble. That's why we're fighting to equalise capital gains tax with income taxes, make profits liable for national insurance contributions and introduce a 2% wealth tax on wealth over £10 million.
Tax is a tool and we can use it to promote fairness and equality, and we can also use it to tackle the greatest challenge of our time, the climate crisis. Right now, our tax system encourages pollution and profiteering. Oil and gas companies are destroying our planet, ripping off consumers with outrageous prices whilst they make record profits. And we're paying them for the privilege through numerous government subsidies and grants. We need to end fossil fuel handouts and instead tax their huge profits so we can pay for green infrastructure and begin to reverse the incredible damage these industries have done to our planet, our health and our communities.
Tax can be off-putting because too often we think it's about cold and complicated numbers, but it's not. It's about the world we want to build. Join Tax Justice UK and help us build a fairer, more equal and greener future.